Hi, Denver Plumbers. This is Norma Suarez, Independent SEO Lead Generation Specialist with Integrative Leads. Thanks for your response, first of all, to my post on Facebook regarding some SEO tips. I know you're pretty busy, don't want to waste your time. So by the end of this video, if you like what you hear, you can tell I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves. So if you'd like to learn more about how we can help your business grow online, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, if it's not something that you might be interested, no harm, no foul. Just take these tips and go ahead and implement them for yourself. All I ask is for some feedback on this video if you don't mind. So let's go ahead and get started. So there are basically three main tips that I want to go over with you, which is content, citations, and backlinks. These are the top three things that search engines like Google and Bing and Yahoo, they crawl your web page to determine if your site is worth ranking on top. So first thing is content. That's basically anything you can see on your front page. So I did bring up your front page here. So when I say anything that you can see on your front page, that includes all your pictures, what's behind the pictures, and how we can save the pictures is included as content. So for example, under here you have commercial plumbing. So if I want to save this, save image as, so it's labeled as service 9, and so that's included as content. So again, this is what the search engines are looking for. So it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and look at your other pictures. This one's saved as, or it's tagged as service 8. This one's tagged as service 6. And then finally, at least on this part, it's tagged as service 5. Okay. So very important how you tag these photos, because again, you do want to include keyword-rich content that speaks of your company and services, which is important because all these factors can be seen by the Google search engines. So make sure you have enough unique, relevant, high-quality content. So on this initial page, your landing page, your home page, you do want to include at least 1,500 words that speak about your business. I say 1,500 because that gives you enough to allow you to add in keywords or key phrases that people are going to be using to search for businesses that offer your services. And this is really going to help you guys get found in the search engine. So it really looks like you guys actually don't have enough content around your front page. So adding that content and changing these tags, images, I'm going to go down here and see here as well. Yeah, so as you can see, none of these images are tagged correctly. And when I say correctly, again, keyword rich. So like for this one, I would change this. Instead of S1-1, I would put something like, leaky pipe in Denver, Colorado, as, for here to tag that picture as such. All right. So that's the thing about content. You probably hear a lot too that content is king. So that's definitely one of the things that the search engines look for. Second thing I want to kind of go over, or at least the second tip, is citations. So if I do a search here looking for plumbers in your area, and I kind of did that ahead of time. So I typed in plumber, Denver, Colorado. Okay, so if I do a search here, the first thing you're going to see when you do this Google search, especially in your industry, you're going to see this Google guaranteed ads here. This is actually a paid ad, but you have to go through a process of getting your business verified within Google to get this ad. And if you haven't done so already, I would recommend it. You get a lot less garbage leads from these types of ads here. Okay, and then right underneath that, you will see the traditional ads that everyone's familiar with, and you can tell just by the word ad in front of the URL. All right, so with this ad, it's a hit or miss because nowadays a lot of people are using ad blockers. And if they have an ad blocker on their web browser, there's a good chance that they're not going to see these ads. And there's also a large group of people that simply don't click on these ads simply because they may have had a bad experience with them in the past. So again, I wanted to go over with you the second tip, which is citations. And that has a lot to do with this map section right here. And what citation is essentially your business, like this one, the name, the address, and the phone number. As you can tell with the first one, there is no address. They did put their address on Google My Business. However, there's an option not to include it because a lot of times with plumbers, they don't have an actual office. I mean, you go out to the customer's home or business to provide your service. So there's an option there not to include your address, but you still need an address because Google is going to send you a postcard to verify your business at that particular address. All right, and so again, with citations, your business name, address, and phone number is actually listed in different directories all throughout the web, and you might be asking yourself, well, what is a directory and how can I get into it? So a directory is simply a website out there that allows businesses to add their business information and services such as Yelp, Home Advisor, things like, and you can see down here, you can see Yelp right here. Even Facebook, LinkedIn, or other websites, or even Yellow Pages Online. So there are any online directory website where you could just put your information online. Again, that's the business name, address, and phone number. They usually ask for those three things and also a brief description about your business. And all it's going to do is give you another avenue for people to reach you or find you. And the more that you have, the more likely you are to show up in this map pack right here, this map section. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and go out and get listed on those online directories. Now, the third and final thing I want to cover with you are backlinks, and that has a lot to do with this section down here. So below the map pack, we start what we call the organic listing. And so what a backlink is essentially another website that's linking to your website, saying that you guys actually offer plumbing services and that you're a plumbing contractor, that sort of thing. So that way it brings relevance and keywords that you're trying to rank for and get people to find you. Now, I like to use this tool called Ahrefs or Ahrefs right here. This is just a tool. It doesn't give 100% accurate data, but this is your URL that I entered, and as you can see here, I don't see any backlinks that your website has. So in other words, there's no other website that's actually referring back to your website. Okay, and then so that's for that, and it's very important because to have backlinks because it brings relevance and keywords that you're trying to rank for and to help people get to find you. Now if we go back here to the search that I did, so your number one competition in the organic search is Denver Plumbers, and so what I did is on that Ahrefs, I went ahead and searched for Denver Plumbers at Brothers Plumbing. Again, this is their website right there. And so as you can see here, they have tons of backlinks. Okay, so they have referring domains, 1.4 thousand. That's actually giving them a total of 71.6 thousand backlinks. Now this is historic, so pretty much cumulative at this current time based on the Ahrefs data. Now live, they have only 316. I mean, it's still a lot, but compared, of course, historically, it's not like giving them so much credit as having 1.4 thousand referring domains. So right now they have live 316 domains and that are giving them 3.39 thousand backlinks. All right, so you can tell then with all this backlinks, it's giving them a lot of traffic. So 5.3 thousand searches that's going to their website. and they're actually ranking for, or have ranked for 4.4 thousand organic keywords. Out of all those keywords, 21 of those keywords are actually through ads, pay-per-click ads. What I like about using this tool too is that I can actually go to the backlinks when I click here, and I can see what domain is actually referring to them. Now, using this tool, I got to be very careful, especially helping other, you know, companies, because, for example, this one, I can definitely go to this website right here, but you can tell that they actually lost that link. Okay, so what I want to do here, if I were to help these guys out, is I would make sure that their competitor, that I'm not using this link where it says lost or link removed. And also, we also want to have one, this says no follow. I try to look for ones that says do follow, because they have more weight than the ones that say no follow. All right, so again, what I like about this tool is I can go here, look at the domains that are the websites that are currently linking back to the competition, giving them authority and some relevance. So in order to beat your competition, you want to make sure that you're finding the same links that they are being listed in or getting referred to from. And then you also want to get some of those links for yourself and more. So just like citations, you don't want to stop there with what your competition has. You want to go out there and get more than what they have so that you can ultimately beat them out. So hopefully this information has been informative for you, and like I said, you're free to take some of these tips. You can go ahead and look at that tool that I was using, the Ahrefs. Use them for yourself, see how they work. Just give me a heads up, let me know what you thought about this video. And like I said, if you'd like to know more about how I can help you grow your business, reach out to me and let me know so we can chat. Thanks again for watching this video, and have a great week.